If I had one superpower, if I had one superpower, I would put in the minds of the murderers and the rapists and the pillaging and the killers and the murderers from Russia who went into Mariupol and raped, murdered, shot children and threw them in ditches. I would show them the truth of what happens when we die. You see, these kind of men hope there is blackness. These kind of murderers, they hope there is blackness when they die. They hope that it all just goes black and that there is nothing. This is what they dream of, blackness. That is not the case. You know, if they knew the simplest thing about quantum mechanics, they would know that information cannot be destroyed. The reason people are so changed by their near-death experience, okay, is because it's not a dream. Vladimir Putin and the other generals, I heard a reporter ask a Russian, this is when they were first going into Mariupol, and she said that the United Press had taken pictures of dead children laying in ditches shot. And he goes, oh, well, who are you going to believe the information war? Who's going to win? You see, in that moment, in that instant, when he created that piece of information, he became responsible. He became responsible. He will be that child as they are murdered. He will be the parents as they watch their child murdered. He will be the child as it watches its parents murdered. These men, these warmongering animals, they will be raped over and over. They will be shot. They will suffer all of the pain and the suffering and the anguish and the fear and the terror. And I'm not talking about hell. I am talking about information, perfectly preserved in every detail that they will relive, not as human beings, but as spiritual beings, which means they will suffer all the more the pain and the horror and the devastation that they have caused. Vladimir Putin, I put him right up there with Hitler and Mussolini, and you know, they will. Vladimir Putin is going to die hundreds of thousands of times, a painful, horrible, ugly death. He will be raped. He will be murdered. He will watch his children being murdered in front of him. Make no mistake, okay, that these evil men will not escape their fate. This is the fate of all sentient beings, sentient souls. They will not escape. Not a single tiniest bit of terror, horror, death, destruction. Okay? Fear not. Fear not. They will suffer all of the consequences of every single solitary life that they caused the effect on. It will happen to them in the most exquisite detail. It will not be a movie. They will live it. It will not be a movie. They will not see it happen. They will live it happening. This is the near-death experience.